Alrighty. Think we're gonna try this again, shall we? Where was I? Ah, yes. With the first pick of the third round, Monday Night Raw selects the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Chaos and power. What a pick for Monday Night Raw.
Women's Tag Team Champions going to be able to defend their titles on Monday nights. Congratulations to Liv and Raquel.
Adam? Nope, okay. Taking the place of Adam Pearce will be me, HBK. Alrighty. SmackDown selects the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
What an incredible pick for Friday Night SmackDown. A Grand Slam champion. Asuka's done it all.
Friday Night SmackDown clearly bolstering the women's division. The Empress of Tomorrow will arrive on Friday nights and change the game.
Raw selects the Powers of Positivity, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, The New Day.
New Day rocks, baby. Coming to Monday Night Raw. You love to see this. Welcome, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods.
Enough positivity to choke a yak.
SmackDown selects Ridge Holland, Butch, and Sheamus, the Brawling Brutes.
A brilliant pick. The Brutes and Shamo will be bringing the 10 beats of the power on, and they'll be staying on SmackDown.
It's like Friday night remains fight night.
A look at round 3 of the draft here on day 2 on Monday Night Raw. It's hard to call who's winning this draft. Sensational picks all around.
Been a while since we've seen the New Day on Monday Night Raw, and Asuka on Friday Night SmackDown. Ladies, beware.